Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Okay.
Quiet.
Here we go, motherfuckers!
Sorry, Mr. Jackson. Ooh, you're not for real. Bye-bye.
How about that?
What's going on, everybody? It's Friday. It's Friday. We're live. It's the very highly anticipated show. I just got a message from Dummy that reads, "Shit's hitting the fan here. I'll keep you posted." So, shit's obviously not hitting the fan, and he just couldn't make it today. I don't believe him. He's fabricating this. Is what I'm thinking, personally. But regardless, today, very special show. I have nobody here with me. D said he was going to be a little bit late, so he gets a pass. But Dummy's being vague as a motherfucker, so I have nothing really to go off of here. But Tommync2010 is going to take on Dr. Earl for the first ever Dummy Cup here today. That's going to happen a little bit later on in the show. Very special 2 round. This fucking intro music's pissing me off. Get the fuck out of here. End at some point. A very special 2-round edition of Stump the Dummy. That's right. We're going to have 2 rounds for the Dummy Cup. We're going to have Dr. Earl and Tommync2010 for 2 individual rounds. So that should be pretty entertaining, and I have seen all the categories. They're fantastic looking. By the way, shout out to the chat, very active today. Whoa, let me see if I can get Dummy to elaborate. Care to elaborate? You fuck up. Remember yesterday when Casey Rawl called in and said, are you loyal? And Dummy's answer was yes. It's just incorrect. I mean, this is like the biggest show we've had in a while. He is Dummy. He's supposed to be here to present the Dummy Cup. It's the Dummy Cup, and he's the dummy. That'd be like Lombardi not presenting the Lombardi trophy. You know what I'm saying? But we got, the news for today. I mean, we're not exactly necessarily swimming in news, other than the fact that, Cody Bellinger went off on Robert Manfred, giving off weak, non-suspensional punishment to the Houston Astros. Well, so what? So he said not to say it on the air, and I won't. But why does that matter? Why can't you? Why the fuck isn't he here? Like, this is the type of radio we need to hear. If you guys, by the way, when he says shit's hitting the fan, yesterday's post show was whoa. Okay, something happened on the air that doesn't happen that often. I'm not going to play the clip because apparently it's tying into what's going on right now. So you can call that what it is, but It's on patreon.com/JB Sports Radio. That's a hell of a teaser. But I'm just going to him like, are you going to be on? Are you going to be on because you're killing the audience? But regardless, sorry, folks. I'm a little bit, what is it called? Disheveled. But regardless, we're going to talk a little bit about this Cody Bellinger going off pretty much on all of the MLB. Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, fucking get on the air. Maybe we might be able to catch some of that. So, Kevin Carter says, yeah, you missing a ban on a major club in Europe. Talk about cheating on both sides of the world with your baseball, too. If it has to do with soccer, good. I hope it rips the sport to shreds.
I thought Jim Crane's was weak. I thought Manfred's punishment was weak, giving him immunity. These guys were cheating for 3 years. I think what people don't realize is Altuve stole an MVP from Judge in 17. Everyone knows they stole the ring from us. I know personally I lost respect for those guys. I would say everyone in the show, in the big leagues, lost respect for those guys. I don't know what human hits a walk-off home run against Aroldis Chapman to send your team to the World Series. And one has the thought to say, don't rip my jersey off. But two, go in the tunnel, change your shirt, and then come out and do your interview. Like that makes no sense to me. It makes zero sense to me. Because I know me. Gary Sanders said yesterday, you can rip my shirt off, my pants off. I sent my team to the World Series off for Aroldis Chapman in the ninth inning at home. You can do, I'm going crazy.
Cody Bellinger dropping fire. He made nothing but good points there. Nothing but good points. And by the way, it's very clear that he listens to our show every single day. Because he's saying everything. He's saying everything that we've said now for a month straight. Especially the changing of the shirt. We've done, since this began, this entire cheating saga, okay? Since this has all began, and me and Dee broke it down the first day, we have covered this and left no fucking stone unturned. And we have said everything that he said. Well, I'll tell you, that's incorrect. What I fucking did not say is that Jose Altuve, I did not say that he stole an MVP from Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is a fuck, okay? He's an alien-looking piece of garbage, and fuck him. He didn't deserve MVP, neither did Jose Altuve. Okay, fuck him too. Neither one of them deserved it, especially not Aaron Judge. And especially not Altuve. I've not seen that name in the chat before. Maybe not in a while. Shout out to Monica. Monica's good. Where's that song at when you need it? Happy Valentine's Day, she says to J.P. Baker. Interesting. Something tells me that's not actually J.P. Baker. I don't know. Could be. Just a feeling. But yes, Cody Bellinger, I'm assuming whenever D gets here, whenever he gets here, that he's going to have some thoughts. Not to mention, by the way, folks, also in the news, the Stranger Things teasers. The Stranger Things teaser. Apparently, people are saying that Stranger Things has fans imagining an MCU crossover. I don't know. I guess this is wishful thinking, I guess. Or just a joke. Red Guardian origin story from Black Widow. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. If that's what they're... if that were to come true, I would judge... Jesus Christ, that was loud. Who the fuck is calling me? We don't take phone calls on this program. Oh, wow. Is this really... Dummy, is this really you?
Yes, yeah, it is.
Wow. I thought this may be a troll call.
Nope, it is me, 100%.
Wow.
Told you I was going to be here today. Just had to take care of some shit real quick first.
How do you think Yankees fans feel, dummy, about the fact that Alex Rodriguez is a potential buyer, not for the New York Yankees, but for the New York Mets?
Ooh.
Could you imagine if Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, Mr. A-Royd, okay, could you imagine if this guy
Bought the Mets.
bought
Wow.
the fucking Mets?
I feel like Yankees fans' heads would explode, honestly, on the
That's why I
spot.
would like it. I'd love it. I would love it. If he bought the Mets today and then every Yankees fan blew their brains out, I'd be like, yay.
Seriously, that's actually kind of
Hang
funny,
on,
though.
just give me a second here. The car crash was deservedly. Dummy comment?
My life's a car crash, so same thing.
I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. You care to elaborate?
I just can't right now.
Yes, you can. You fucking nutless faggot.
No, just give me a little bit and we'll elaborate on it, but we'll go into it later after we have the battle of the dumbasses.
We don't need to hear another dog color.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my God. I was going to play the clip here for the audience that's listening right now. That's just not fair to the people that pay for our program on Patreon.
No, that moment needs to be sealed because it's worth it. It's just worth the fucking $1 to get it. That whole post show is. If you didn't see the post show yesterday, you are missing the fuck out.
Yeah.
That was one of the most. Like,
I know people try to sell their content a lot, like and tease things a lot. This one is worth it.
Yeah, we don't even do that often. There's sometimes
No.
like, oh man, like we had a good post show, but this one was fucking like great.
I'll put it to you this much as shitting on us. We very rarely push the post show as some sort of insane premium content. Like, we never really push it like it's like some insane must-listen to stuff. God damn, I got the fucking hiccups or something. But yesterday? Yeah, that's premium. It was. You know what it was? It's because it's those organic moments. Something happened on the post show yesterday that just was... We need to stop talking about it because the thing that you could do that's worse is just sit here and fucking dance around smoke signals. It's just retarded. But just, go and listen to it. It's a great listen. It's I think it was 30, about our usual 30 minutes. And by the way, me and Dee had a really, really good show a few days ago talking Resident Evil and the new Netflix series. Really, a lot of fun over there. I love the posties. They're very laid back. We got the audience it's getting a lot bigger, dummy. It's growing as we continue to do the show here. We are, as a matter of fact, did you see this Stranger Things 4 teaser trailer?
I have not yet. Did that just come out or
came out this morning?
I have not seen it yet.
Yep.
Was it good? Did it look like I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
I've never been the biggest fan of Stranger Things, so.
Really?
I watched it like casually with my ex because she was really into it, so I'd maybe catch.
Dummy?
Never been that into it.
You're breaking up a little bit there, dummy.
What's up?
You're breaking up a little bit there, buddy.
You broke up. Oh, okay. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, everything's downloading. That's why, because I just turned my computer on.
Okay. But your roommates are cutting your internet connection.
There's something wrong with your internet. Yeah, they're
I
cutting the connection.
love how uncomfortable you are right now.
Don't even. Bro, you don't know the fucking half of it.
I really do. Monica says, "Can I get a wrench? My name looks weird without it." Wow, what an egotistical statement. I don't hate it. Wrench deployed. But yes,
I think she has a wrench on the other channel.
I'm very, very. She does have a wrench on the other channel. It's true. I can't tell you. Like, I feel like jumping up and down until my tits jiggle with how uncomfortable you are right now.
Yeah, this does not feel like home.
No. You know what I thought about doing, because I'm such a piece of shit, is like saying we're going to commercial break and that like the show was muted, and then having you tell me what's going on, and it just going over the airway. I'm kidding. I would never do that. Obviously, I would never do that to you. I would not. I've never done that.
That's true.
I've never done that to anybody. Not even you. And you're a fucking tard.
Yeah, you've always been very clear if we're on or if we're not, no matter what.
Very, very clear. If I posted our private conversations, we'd be in a whole world of shit.
Yeah.
You know? But,
especially D.
What?
Especially D.
Well, yeah, D's a piece of shit.
D says some really off-the-cuff stuff. It kind of surprises me sometimes.
That's why I love him. Me and D were playing PlayStation 4 last night.
Ooh.
I stayed home. I stayed home from work sick last night. I had a fever and shit going on yesterday while I was at work. I got a fever. And I just knew that feeling of like, oh my God, I'm getting really bad. I had a fever, and I was like, I am going to take a vacation day tomorrow because it's going to be 10 times worse when I wake up. I get home, I fall asleep, I wake up. I didn't feel that bad, but I still felt like shit, like my nose. Like, were you on the show yesterday?
I was, yeah.
You were on the show, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I think you called in a little bit later. I think we were on the air, right?
Yeah, I remember my computer was doing an update or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was talking to D before we went on the air, and I was telling him that I kind of felt like shit, like my nose was running and stuff like that. But then, so I get done, and Quiche, we had dinner, and once we had dinner, it was like 6:30. I was like, I'm going to go lay down, Quiche. I got to lay down. I really don't feel well. I fell asleep, woke up around like 10:30 to Quiche waking me up, and she's like, hey, I'm ready for bed. And I ended up, I couldn't get back to sleep, so I just woke up. Me and D played Mario Kart, and well, you were in Discord with us for a little bit last night. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was finishing off my workout on the treadmill whenever I hopped in.
Small time flex, by the way. He was at the gym.
Have been this all week.
But we were, we were chilling in there, playing Mario Kart for an hour or two. Marvin Watt Marvin Watt hung out with us for a little bit. That was pretty fun. And then me and D disappeared to PlayStation 4 to play Resident Evil 5.
Oh, that's kind of shocking, but hey.
Played Resident Evil for a little while. It was actually very, very fun. I miss doing co-op games. It was a very good co-op game.
It's a lost art nowadays, man. They don't really make co-op games like they used to nowadays.
That was the first time I had ever played Resident Evil 5, and it was very, very close to an old game. I'm not trying to pull the old person card or the older person card, but I don't, because I honestly don't know. A game you may not know, because there's about a 9-10 year difference between us. A game called Army of Two.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was young when that came out, but I remember what you're talking. My brother played it a lot.
Well, that was a really, really big game on PS3, and me and my buddy used to burn that game up. But it's very like reminiscent of that. And me and D, except D was a woman, which is pretty interesting.
What's her name? I don't know, Shiva or something like that.
Yeah,
I can't remember her name.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Shiva, and he said Shava. I don't know if he was just trying to big time me.
Yeah, well, I mean, she only got one game, so and there's not a lot known about her. So
right. Well, I know that. I played Chris, but anyway, if people don't know what the fuck we're talking about, they're probably bored to tears. But
Leon's the best.
first of all, so we had the Stranger Things 4 teaser. Basically, we're going to talk a lot more about this stuff on Monday. We're also going to talk about the brand new Batman screen test. I don't know if you guys haven't seen that, but they revealed Robert Pattinson's suit, and it looks amazing.
The bat symbol was probably my favorite part.
You know who's going to brag about the faith they've had in this film, right?
You.
Me.
Of course. You from day one. I remember listening to this because I asked this question on one of your shows. I was like, how do you feel about Robert Pattinson? It was like 3 days after it got announced, and you were all for it.
I was
100%.
all in. I have no reason to doubt, dummy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to get the role if he didn't deserve it.
Yeah. And even if you don't know about all the indie films he's been on recently, when he was in Twilight, that's what most people know for. Most people haven't watched another movie with him because he's been an indie actor for so long.
Right. And Rick Badboy in the chat, he's all puss burnt because he just, it looks terrible. Well, he's a fucking Marvel fanboy, so I expect nothing less. But I'll tell you why this suit looks amazing, Rick Badboy. You say, how? Well, let me start by saying, for one, it's fresh. Jesus Christ, is it fresh. It looks great. I loved how the cape came around a collar. A collar, dummy.
Mm-hmm.
He had a collar.
The cowl, especially. Loved the cowl.
The cowl looked fantastic. You know what it reminded me of was the Arkham games. The suit kind of reminded me of the Arkham games.
Kind of like that, the one specifically from what's the Origins? Oh, I think it's just called Arkham Origins. It reminded me of that suit a lot.
I think it looked a lot like Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight, because the only thing you didn't get to see was the ears or the points, the talons, not the talons, but the fucking antlers of the bat. But other than that, I'm sorry if you saw that, we're like, oh, it looks stupid. Shut up. I've been dedicated and faithful since day one, and I'm gonna really show everybody you don't question me. Credit to me. Dummy, we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
When we get back, we're gonna get the two contestants in Dr. Earl and Tommync2010 on the phone.
Mm.
And then a war will ensue.
All hell is going to break loose. Be prepared.
Oh, hell! Oh, hell! Oh, 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 hell! Sorry. I don't know why I did that.
Let's take that commercial break.
Yeah. We'll be back, folks. D, what do you think about the Nintendo Switch outselling the SNES?
I mean, that's quite impressive, man. It's not surprised, but it's impressive nonetheless.
Dummy, comment?
No, I love the Switch. I miss mine every day.
What do you mean you miss it?
The bitch took it.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Dead serious.
Dummy. You're not
Yes.
serious.
Oh, I'm dead serious. I missed that little fucking machine. That thing was fun as fuck.
You got punked out of your Switch.
I did. It was a hard decision.
It's like life gives you some good material to say on the show, and then you just follow up with that.
Dude,
I'm
you
pretty
are
sure God-
such a fucking lame-o. You know that, right?
Oh, I know.
I don't think you do.
I do. I tell people I'm fucking lame all the time.
I mean, I'm actually disappointed on how sad you are.
Yeah, I don't remember what the fucking deal was.
You're supposed to be a fucking man to be on this show, and you're just a whipped pussy little motherfucker.
I mean, I definitely used to be.
Don't say that word to me.
I
You are
forget
not
that.
allowed to say that word anymore. You and your stupid fuck accent. Definitely
What
not.
X? accent?
Shithead.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your shithead accent. Definitely. No one says it like that.
Everybody says it like that here.
No, they don't.
Okay, some people do.
Everyone there is smarter than your stupid ass. Definitely.
Well, be careful with that. This is a stoner state.
That makes it look even worse for you.
Oh, it definitely does.
Definitely.
Did I say it again? I don't think I did.
I don't know. At this point, I'm just trying to find the fucking live stream, and I'm trying to put some filler out there.
That's fine.
JB Sports Radio Show live. It's weird. I tried to look at it on the app, and it's as soon as I clicked on it, it was like your live stream is done, but it says it's still going. I don't know. If somebody could look up on Podbean Live and see if we're still live, I would greatly appreciate it.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
It's all the Honda Civics, dude.
What? Where do you live? On the streets?
No, someone's mowing the lawn in the front yard.
Ah, that makes sense.
I can't believe you can hear that. I'm fucking as far away as I possibly can be.
Right.
Hear it occasionally.
I just cannot believe that you are such a whipped pussy little bitch that when you... Did you buy that?
We split it down the middle.
Oh, so it's 50-50, and so she gets it.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, I don't remember the details that much, but I think it was either the Switch or the Blu-ray Game of Thrones collection that I had.
And you chose the fucking Game of Thrones.
I did. They mattered more to me at the time because I was like, I can always buy another Switch.
You know what you could have done? You could have just taken that, punched her square in the face, and then took the Switch.
Yeah.
These are outcomes I didn't plan for.
Man, you
But
are
I also
just
could have
one
done
sad
that.
sack of monkey shit. You really are. I mean, it just I'm not even doing that as a bit. You just really make me sad.
I appreciate that.
I know you haven't been here for a while, but you're just a sad, pathetic piece of shit. And I'm glad you're back. Don't get me wrong. But, man, I really wish you would just get raped in the streets at this point. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to be honest.
Yeah, if I go into town, I could probably achieve that pretty quickly with where I live.
I don't doubt it with all those Honda Civics going around.
Yeah.
D. You didn't laugh at that one. Wow.
It's funny because you guys mentioned that wasn't a Honda Civic. It was someone mowing the lawn. But it's funny because there's fucking 10 Honda Civics parked in my front yard.
Yeah, and they're all from the '90s, right? And all your family is trying to sell them for $4,000 still.
Hey man, they're good cars.
I'm starting to think dummies are racist against Mexicans.
Yeah.
Oh, I just understand how this town works.
We took his job and we took his girl too. So.
Oh my god.
Welcome back, Tommy.
Thank you.
Oh my
Welcome back, man.
Welcome back, man. Here's a doggy burger. Oh my god. We serve vegetarian dog. No, you don't.
I'm here.
Dog in it.
Yeah.
It's vegetarian. We're on a commercial break right now.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All good.
No Tommy yet? He's gonna call him.
We're sorry, Mr. Jackson.
We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the phone.
We're sorry, Mr. Jackson. Ooh, you're not for real. Bye-bye.
We have our on-call doctor, therapist, made a cameo yesterday on our post-show, our postie.
The
Ladies
all
and gentlemen,
powerful one.
that's right. Dr. Earl is on the phone. What's up, Doctor?
Hey. Everything's going well. Got the day off, and everything's going good here.
The early bird gets the worm, as they like to say. Right, Doctor?
That is correct.
You are here before Tommy.
Yep. I was about to ask myself.
How about that?
And Tommy he's not here. However, I did just get this message. What? Wait a minute. Here it is.
Yeah, man, I just got done with what I had to take care of, man, so I'll be there in a little bit.
There you go. I don't know how long a little bit is.
Probably a couple minutes, I think, hopefully.
I'm hopefully thinking that as well. Dummy, were you listening to the commercial break?
I wasn't. What happened?
It was the I love the narcissism in how our commercial breaks, they're not even like commercials. It's just when the show goes on a commercial break, it's simply us playing clips of our show. Like it, credit to us. But it was a clip from our best ofs archives.
Mm-hmm.
The title, "Dummy is a Little Bitch Boy." It was the bit where you were talking about how when you and your ex-lover, when you broke up, you lost your Switch.
Oh, yeah.
But you walked away with your Game of Thrones Blu-ray collection.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, on the phone, the man with the miracle fedora, the magical wizard, Tommync 2010 has arrived, mustache equipped. Tommync 2010, what's up, brother?
Not much. Just a little exhausted.
What's the matter, buddy? Did you get back from the gym?
Yeah.
Nice. Fucking guy. Pumping iron, baby.
And also buying Valentine's Day gifts and stuff like that for people.
Oh, you lover.
You little romantic flower boy. Who'd you buy some Valentine's gifts for?
My friend Ashley, my friend for Crystal, and my mom and my sister-in-law.
Did you buy Crystal some lingerie for you to wear for her?
No, I didn't buy her any lingerie.
No, I mean lingerie for yourself to wear when she comes over.
Oh, ha, 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 you're funny.
Well, maybe for your next podcast, you can wear some nice get-up for her, like a cowboy with some assless chaps.
Oh, baby.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see that because we don't show the screen, we just show a picture.
It'd still be a power move, though, if you just wore ashless chaps on your show. That'd be great. Well, Tommy, you are here. Dr. Earl is present as well. We're gonna have a fair fight here today. Or I'm not a fair fight. Excuse me. A fair matchup. Just a couple of bros, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Couple of bros doing a little trivia. The winner becoming the first. There's a lot of honor in what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of honor. Dummy, comment?
The dummy is here himself to present you guys with the award, so that in itself.
The Dummy Cup will be awarded here today. And the level of stute for being the first ever Dummy Cup champion, that's like winning the fucking Batty trophy. Tommy,
Lombardi.
what would it mean to you to be the first ever Dummy Cup champion?
Interesting.
All right, Dr. Earl, what do you think?
I would agree. It would be most interesting.
Mm.
And quite the honor, I might add.
Yeah, seriously.
Because no matter who wins today, whichever one of you set the bar for champions. One of you will always be able to say, I was the first ever. And
Very true.
Now, D has not arrived. Not quite yet.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Maybe he has. It might have been a Honda Civic going past.
You made that reference in the clip, too. Well, folks, let's stop patronizing and teasing. And let's do it, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We are ready.
it's time for Stump the Dummy.
All right, folks, it's time for Stump the Dummy. Welcome to Stump the Dummy, everybody. Dr. Earl and Tommync2010. Dr. Earl and Tommync2010 facing off for the first ever Dummy Cup. This is not their first rodeo, as they like to say. It's very basic. It's a Jeopardy-style format. There's going to be 5 categories, 2 rounds. There's going to be questions in each of those 5 categories. 5 questions per category, each worth $100 to $500 in the first round. In the second round, it's worth $200. Tommy, wait till you hear this. $200 through $1,000. Big money,
Wow.
big money, big money, big money. And obviously, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 10. And that number, should you choose it, you will be the first to take the board. And with that, folks, I have just sent the number into our wire room, so there is no cheating. Dummy, you confirm the number? Dummy, comment? Uh-oh.
Yes, I was muted. Sorry.
That's okay. You see the number.
Yes, I've confirmed the number. We were all good.
All right. I'm going to let Tommy pick a number first. Tommy, pick a number 1 through 10.
I'm gonna go high 10.
Okay, Dr. Earl.
I picked 7.
The number was 5. Dr. Earl will get first pick of the litter for the categories.
All right.
This is the first round, Dr. Earl. And with that,
All right.
here are your categories. First of all, category number 1, sandwiches that Dr. Earl would eat. Numbers, no, not the club Earl goes to every weekend. Community U.S. states, quarters for waterheads, and buy me a mask. Again, those categories are buy me a mask, quarters for waterheads, community U.S. states, numbers, no, not the club Earl goes to every weekend, and sandwiches that Dr. Earl would eat. Dr. Earl, the board is yours.
Okay, I'll take sandwiches that Dr. Earl would eat for $100.
Sandwiches that Dr. Earl would eat. And how much did you say?
$100.
For $100. This sandwich can come with virtually any bread, but always has lettuce, tomato, and bacon.
What is the BLT?
That is correct. Dummy, can you please keep score?
I'm already on it.
Thank you, bro. That'll be $100 to Earl, and Earl, the board is still within your grasp.
Okay, sandwiches for $200.
This grilled sandwich comes with your favorite type of cheese.
What is a grilled cheese sandwich?
That is correct. $200 to the doctor. Earl,
All right.
to you.
Okay, sandwiches still for $300.
Oh, he's going for the category. This sandwich, typically served cold, only has 2 ingredients. Those ingredients are jelly and peanut butter.
What is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
That is correct. He's on fire. Dummy, get the water hose. He's on fire.
Okay.
Would you like to stay within the category, Dr. Earl?
Yes, definitely.
For $400. Mr. Goodsense has sandwiches named after U.S. coins, including the penny, the nickel, the dime, and also this coin made famous by Tommync2010.
The quarters?
That is correct. $400 to Dr. Earl. You can hear D Moon cutting the grass in the background over there. Would you like to clean this category out, Dr. Earl?
Yes, I would, definitely.
The 5th and final question, dummy, for $500. This sandwich made popular by Duck Fat in Portland in Portland, Maine. Excuse me, let me reread this. For $500, this sandwich, made popular by Duck Fat in Portland, Maine, comes with a premium Alpine-style cheese and only the finest tuna.
Let's see. I never heard of that before. So, what is the tuna sandwich?
That is incorrect. Tommy, chance to steal. Have the tables turned. Tommy, this sandwich made popular by Duck Fat in Portland, Maine, comes with a premium Alpine-style cheese and only the finest tuna.
I'm going to say I don't know either.
That is incorrect. The answer was tuna and Gruyere panina. So not bad, Dr. Earl. That was a 4 for $5. But Tommy, the board now belongs to you. Would you like me to reread the categories?
Yeah.
Categories. Numbers. No, not the club that Dr. Earl goes to every weekend. Community U.S. states. Quarters for waterheads. And buy me a mask.
Buy a mask for $100.
For $100, Tommy. Who played the role of Stanley in the 1994 movie The Mask?
Jim Carrey. Who is Jim Carrey?
That is correct, Tommy. For $100. Congratulations. You're on the board, baby. Back to you, Tommy.
Yeah. I'll do the other one. Buy me a mask.
For $200.
$200.
For $200, Tommy, what's the name of the mask in the Scary Movie series?
What is Scream?
Well, I mean, that is the movie series.
What is Ghostface?
Yeah, that is correct.
There we go.
I knew what he meant. I honestly did. I know he just got a little tripped up, but yes. The answer was, you said Ghostface, correct?
Ghostface.
Do you like Ghostface in the Merkins videos, Tommy?
Yes, it's funny.
Very funny. Tommy's about the only other person I know that's a big fan of the Merkins.
I actually contacted them for an interview, and they actually responded to me, but they haven't got back to me.
Fantastic, Tommy. Would you like to stay in this category, bro?
Yeah.
For $300, Tommy, what's the name of the character who stitches human skin to create a mask in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
What is Leatherface?
That is correct. We got ourselves a showdown here, folks. Tommy, buy me a mask for $400. In this 2008 movie, the bad guys wore masks, including the burlap sack and the porcelain doll. Spoiler alert, the bad guys prevailed at the end of the movie. Again, the question, in this 2008 film, the bad guys wore masks, including the burlap sack and the porcelain doll. The bad guys prevailed at the end of this film. Five seconds.
I don't know.
That is incorrect. Dr. Earl, chance to steal.
Okay, let's see.
Would you like me to reread the question?
Yes, please.
In this
Definitely.
2008 film, Dr. Earl, the bad guys wore masks, including the burlap sack and the porcelain doll. Spoiler alert, the bad guys prevail at the end of this film.
Let's see.
5 seconds on the board.
Son of a bitch.
It's incorrect.
Oh, crap.
5 seconds. That's it, Dr. Earl. The answer, Tommy and Dr. Earl, was the movie The Strangers. The Strangers. Now, Dr. Earl, the board now belongs to you.
Okay. Okay. And the categories, once again, are quarters.
We still have Buy Me a Mask, which has the $500 question. Quarters.
Okay, I'll take that one.
All right. For $500, Dr. Earl, what is the name of the $150 clown mask that Joe bought for Tommync2010, despite Tommy rarely using it?
Chester.
That is correct. $500 awarded to Dr. Earl, and that will clean that category out. Only 3 categories remain in this round. We have community U.S. states, quarters for waterheads, and numbers. No, not the club Dr. Earl goes to every weekend.
All right. I'll take numbers for 100.
For $100. This number comes before 0 and after 2.
1.
That is
what
correct.
Is the number? Okay.
$100. Dr. Earl, back to you.
Okay. Stick with numbers for 200.
This number, commonly known to send Joe into an instant orgasm, and is also a sexual position.
What is 69?
Hey! That is correct. Dr. Earl, to you.
Okay. Numbers for 300.
For $300. This number originally started as code between college students and has now become synonymous with pot smoking.
What is 420?
That is correct.
Was that the $400 or $300
That
question?
was 300.
Okay.
Dr. Earl, again.
Okay. Stick with, excuse me, numbers for 400.
This number was worn, Dr. Earl, by Michael Jordan during his tenure with the Chicago Bulls.
Let's see. 27, if I'm correct.
It's incorrect. I am embarrassed right now. Tommync2010 Chance to Steal. What number did Michael Jordan wear on his jersey with his tenure with the Chicago Bulls? What number did Michael Jordan wear?
Damn it.
Probably the most iconic number in sports.
What is 14?
Oh my God. Is incorrect. The number was 23.
I just don't watch basketball, dude.
That's okay. Tommy, the board now belongs to you. We have one question left in numbers. We also have community U.S. states and quarters for waterheads.
I guess quarters for waterheads for $100.
For $100, Tommy. How much is the quarter worth?
50 cents.
Excuse me?
What is 50 cents?
The question was, how much is a quarter worth?
What is 25 cents?
Dummy, what should I do here?
Give it to him.
All right. You know what else a quarter is worth is one asshole.
Oh, fuck.
Tommy, the board belongs to you. Would you like to say?
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
Okay, Tommy's falling asleep on the show. Tommy, the board belongs to you.
What's the questions again?
Quarters for waterheads, community U.S. states, and numbers.
Quarters for waterheads.
For $200. Tommy, what color is a quarter?
Brown. What is brown?
That's after you shove it up your ass, Tommy.
Oh, fuck you.
No, what color is a quarter? It's not. Oh, God. Dr. Earl, Chance to Steal.
Silver.
Silver, Tommy. God,
oh, I thought you. Oh my God, I thought you were thinking about penny. Oh.
No, you were thinking of when you. Anyways, Dr. Earl.
How much was that? 200.
It was priceless. What are you talking about?
200.
200. Dr. Earl. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. All right, Earl.
Okay. Numbers for 300.
Okay. Numbers for 400. No, it'd be numbers for 500. For 500, Dr. Earl, this is the number for pi. Rounded
pi.
to hundredths. This is the number that represents pi.
Let's see. That's a tough one. What is 8?
I'm not laughing at you, Dr. Earl. Sorry. That is incorrect. Tommy, chance to steal. This is the number that represents pi.
What is 10?
That is incorrect. That's what you rate every pie how it tastes, is a 10. But no, the number that represents pi is 3.14. But now, Tommy, that category is done. Only 2 categories remain in this first round. We have quarters for waterheads and community U.S. states.
Quarters for waterheads for $100.
For $300.
For $300.
Tommy, what president is on the quarter?
George Washington. Who is George Washington?
That is correct. I'm very impressed,
Yeah,
Tommy. Nice
nice
work,
job.
man.
How much was that?
That was $300, dummy.
That's not bad.
That's pretty fucking impressive. All right, Tommy, still to you.
Okay, quarters for waterheads.
For $400, Tommy. How many quarters did Tommync2010 shove in his ass?
What is 0? I mean, what is just 1?
That is
but
incorrect.
Was just a long time ago.
That was incorrect. Dr. Earl, chance to steal.
What is a whole roll?
That's a stupid troll question, anyway.
Oh my God! Tommy, kill me now!
All right.
Kill me now!
I've been waiting for you to ask that.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking die, dude!
It seems like there's jabs in here.
Well, yeah, there was a category before that was about my ex-fucking girlfriend.
That's not a jab. That's a fact. Dude, Tommy, do you realize we had a category called ex-girlfriends who cheated on me? I mean, Jesus. That's a category based on dummy getting cheated on. You gotta relax.
But it's hilarious.
There is not a better answer than how many quarters did Tommy shove up his ass, and he goes, 0. I mean, well, it was 1, and it was a long time ago. Oh my God.
Fucking Earl goes, the whole roll.
Oh my God. At least you guys are being good sports, man. All right, who does the board belong to? I'm kind of confused now.
Dr. Earl.
Right.
And he got that wrong, correct?
Yeah, thank you, dummy. Yes, he did that. A whole roll is not true.
Okay, yeah, we know that. We know it was just...
Tommy is on the record. He said that it was 1. It's let bygones be quarters. Dr. Earl, the board now belongs to you.
Okay, community states for 100.
All right. What state does Tommync2010 live in?
What is North Carolina?
That is correct. Dr.
was
Earl, back to you.
Community state for 200.
For $200. Dr. Earl lives in this state.
What is Texas?
That explains a lot.
That is correct. That's true. He said a roll of quarters because everything's bigger in Texas. Dr. Earl, back to you.
Okay, community states for 300.
What state does Joe Cronin live in?
What is Massachusetts?
That is correct. He's on fire, dummy. That was for 300.
Gotcha.
Dr. Earl?
And community states for 400.
JB lives in this state.
What is Indiana?
Huh? That is correct. Would you like to finish the category?
Yes, I would. Okay.
For $500, Dr. Earl. Dummy lives in this state.
California?
Fuck you. Absolutely fuck you.
Tommync2010, chance to steal. What state does Dummy live in?
What is I don't know?
That's not a state. A good try. Can I answer this one, JB?
No. Yeah, go ahead.
I live in Colorado, you numbnuts.
Colorado. All
right.
Hey, there's no more he's a dummy because he lives in a state that marijuana is legal.
Ooh.
I don't want to hear it. Your state fought for the South. Just saying.
It's true, Tommy.
Hey, my town it was a peaceful town. There was no bloodshed here.
Oh, it was peaceful for white people.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, it's true. Tommy, there's only one question remaining in the first round. And that question is the $500 question. The $500 question for Quarters for Waterheads. And the question is, when was the quarter released? In what year was the quarter released? 5 seconds. What year was the quarter released?
What is 1985?
What? That is incorrect. It's the year that Stranger Things is taking place. Dr. Earl, what year was the quarter released? And not the year that it was released from Tommy's buttocks.
Fuck you.
Okay, let me get that here. Believe it's 1931. I'm thinking.
That is wildly incorrect.
Okay.
It was 1796, fellas.
Like anybody's gonna know that. Unless you stand in a history class and study all this shit.
Well, that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit.
I knew that.
No, you
But
did. You didn't even know George Washington was on the dollar.
I was about to say, I didn't know that George Washington was on the quarter. I
Tommy,
did know that.
This fucking guy's a history major. He didn't know George Washington was on the dollar. And that,
and
folks,
on the quarter, too.
And
I'm sure you know he's on the quarter.
Nailed it. Tommy, and this fucking guy, and you people wonder why his name's Dummy.
Mm-hmm.
He started as a history major, and he didn't know who was on the dollar bill. Well, folks, that wraps up round one. Let's go to Dummy. We're almost done here, Tommy. All right, relax. I know you're having a gay old time, Tommy. Go ahead, Dummy.
The tally for the first round is Tommy NC with 1,000 and Dr. Earl with 3,800.
Holy shit! I didn't know it was that big of a difference. Well, that's okay, because at least there's an extra round, and Tommy in this round, everything is worth double. Now, Dr. Earl was first in the first round, so now the second round, Tommy, you will go first in this round.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Tommy NC 2010. Here are the categories. Let me just make sure I have the right ones here. Tommy, how you feeling going into the second round? Are you feeling good?
Exhausted and tired.
Damn, Tommy, what have you done today that's got you so tired, bro? Just the gym?
Gym, and I had to work today.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, Tommy, don't worry. You'll be out of here in no time, and hopefully you'll be bearing that dummy cup. Here are the categories. Choppers, crashes, casualties, oh my. Holy Toledo, my balls are itching. This burger tastes like shit and piss. Sorry, I know these categories are quite rogue. And also, sports for the weak-minded, and monetize this trivia. Again, those categories are monetize this trivia, sports for the weak-minded. Hang on just a second. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty here. I got like. All right, good stuff, Tommy. Just trying to get these all saved up here. Okay, good. We are ready to go. The categories, yet again, monetize this trivia, sports for the weak-minded, and okay, that's just incorrect. Wow, you want to talk about being prepared? All right, here we go. Choppers, crashes, casualties. Oh my! Holy Toledo, my balls are itching. This burger tastes like shit and piss. Sports for the weak-minded, and monetize this trivia.
Monetize trivia for $100.
For $200. Everything's double here, Tommy. I'll monetize this 208. JB burned the belt after refusing to send the monetize this championship to who?
Who is Tommy NC 2010?
That's a good one.
Correct, ladies and gentlemen. $200.
I should have just said who is me, but I knew you wouldn't accept that answer. Probably.
Correct. To you, Tommy.
What's the questions again?
Monetize this trivia. Sports for the weak-minded. This burger tastes like shit and piss. Holy Toledo, my balls are itching. And choppers, crashes, casualties, oh my.
Just go up to monetize this category. Keep it simple. You know?
Holy shit, this burger tastes like shit for 200.
For how much did you say?
200.
For $200, Tommy, what is the number one? What is the number one on the menu at McDonald's? The number one lunch menu. And dinner. What is the number one?
What is the Big Mac?
That is correct. Very
Never
good.
go wrong
Tommy.
with a Big Mac.
To you, Tommy, he's making a comeback right now, dummy. He's on fire.
He is. Let's keep it going. Make this interesting.
All right. Questions again?
This burger tastes like shit and piss for $400. This popular chip is also a taco at Taco Bell. This popular chip is also a taco at Taco Bell.
What is Doritos?
That is correct, dummy. He's coming back. He's
For how much?
rallying, baby. That was $400.
400. Oh, he's coming back, bro.
This burger tastes like shit and piss, Tommy, for $600.
Whoa.
Just a second. Timeout. Hold on.
All right, timeout, folks. We got a timeout in progress.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Well, Dr. Earl, he's making quite the... This little backstage interview. Dr. Earl, he's making quite the comeback right now.
Yeah,
He's taking a phone
I'm
call.
gearing up.
Are you feeling good, though, right now? You still feeling confident?
Yes, I am. Definitely.
Okay.
Dummy,
Still feeling confident?
quick update on the score, dummy.
The quick update on the score is we have Tommy NC with 2,000 and Dr. Earl with 3,800.
Yep. Tommy's coming up quick, though. He was down 1,800. He's now only down... Or no, he was down 2,800.
Yes, he was down quite a lot.
So he's chipped away at this slowly. He's chipped 1,000 off.
But keep in mind, the same thing goes for Earl. If Earl can bring this back with getting a couple good categories, he has it sealed and dealed.
Well, the interesting thing is if Tommy can get a $1,000 question, I mean, it's the game. Like, you're talking about instantly being right back at the front line. Wish we could like ad lib, like bad lip read Tommy's conversation right now. Did you see when I said his name? He was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, I shoved like 12 quarters once.
I have to say, I'm very impressed with Tommy's fortitude here today.
Yes, he's a tough little cookie.
Oh God. You just say tough little cookie.
Yeah, bro.
Let's see what the chat's saying so far with the game. A daddy timeout. I'm just looking at some of the comments here. Def's top 10s episodes of all time. My son came in here and wished me a happy Valentine's Day. I should have kept that on the air. A lot of people are saying there's a lot of clippable moments from today's show. That lets you know we're doing our job here. Yeah, there's a certain dummy double Jeopardy category. That would be funny. We should have done that. Inserted a dummy double. That would have been great. Or a double dummy.
Don't make me do it.
Relax, folks. Unfortunately, Tommy's just taking a casual phone call right in the middle of a game.
Sorry.
That's all right, Tommy. No problemo. Tommy, are you ready?
Yeah.
This burger tastes like... Are you all right, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Okay. You've mentioned that. This burger tastes like shit and piss, Tommy, for $600. This fast food restaurant, this fast food chain, once made a menu item that was a fried Cheeto stuffed with mac and cheese.
Oh.
What is Burger King?
Unbelievable, folks. $600. That is correct. Tommy NC2010 is on fire. Dummy, it's close. What is it, 1,200?
2,600 to 3,800.
Oh my God, that would be 1,200. You fucking shitbird. For $800, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
This burger tastes like shit and piss. Arby's commercials. Excuse me. Arby's commercials. What?
That question was for 600. Correct.
The last question was for 600.
Okay. Hold on.
This is for 800.
Gotcha.
Tommy, the Arby's commercials are narrated by this popular actor known for his voice. This actor voiced Mufasa from The Lion King and Darth Vader from Star Wars. Five seconds, Tommy.
Who is Jeremy Lyons?
What was that?
No, who is...
Whoa, what'd you say?
I said Jeremy Lyons, but actually, no.
Fuck is Jeremy Lyons? That's incorrect, Tommy. I cannot accept Jeremy Lyons. Dr. Earl. Arby's commercials. Oh, go ahead.
Who is James Earl Jones?
That is correct, unfortunately. Tommy, you were right there. You were right there, Tommy. Dr. Earl, the board now belongs to you.
Okay, the burgers for, what's it again? 800, I think it is?
This burger tastes like shit and piss for $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, the $1,000 question. True or false, Dr. Earl? Dr. Earl was only trying to help Tommy with the videos that he made on him.
That is correct.
What's your answer?
It was correct.
So would you say that true?
True. Okay.
Well, that is correct, ladies and gentlemen. $1,000 to Dr. Earl. Dr. Earl, the board now belongs to you. The categories, do you need them read again?
Yeah, refresh my memory.
All right. The categories: choppers, crashes, casualties, oh my! Holy Toledo, my balls are itching. Sports for the weak-minded, and monetize this trivia.
Monetize this trivia for, what is it?
For 400. For $400. Dr. Earl, who was the monetize this champion first? JB or Tommy?
JB.
That is correct.
Points again, real quick.
That was 400.
For 400, got you.
Okay. Monetize this trivia for 600.
Monetize this trivia for 600. I'll monetize this 200. This person sent a video message to Joe congratulating him on 200 episodes. Monetize.
Who is? Go ahead.
I'll monetize this 200. This person sent a video message to Joe congratulating him on 200 episodes.
Who is Dave Rose?
No, but I could see where that would be confusing. Tommy, chance to steal. This is big, Tommy.
Who is Jesus Christ?
Whoa! Tommync2010, that is correct.
Tommy remembers that because Jesus told him to fuck off.
I forgot about that thing.
All right, that was for 800.
All right, that was for 600.
Okay.
Tommy, you're right back in it. He's right back in it. Now, Tommy, the board belongs to you.
Okay. Monetary trivia questions.
Monetize this trivia.
Yeah.
for Tommy, you're killing me. For $800, I'll monetize this 162. Tommy was confronted by his long-lost brother who taught him all about YouTube. What is Tommy's brother's name?
Who is Fami, but he's not my brother.
Okay.
All right, that is correct, Tommy.
He's also very unfunny.
Very unfunny. I'm all in on Tommy with this. I'm not a Fami guy. Tommy, would you like to finish this category?
Sure.
Tommy, I'll monetize this 125. This is for $1,000, Tommy. This is very important. For $1,000, there were 4 people on the thumbnail for the monetize this episode 125. There were 4 people on it, Tommy. Who were those 4 people?
Ooh.
Monetize this 125 is a classic episode, and there were 4 people on the thumbnail. Who were those people?
Who is me? Who is Joe Cronin? Who is JB? Who is Foul Mouth Ken?
It is incorrect. Delete, dummy.
I'll delete.
I heard you typing. You jumped the gun. Dr. Earl, chance to steal.
Okay. Who is JB, Joe Cronin, Leah, and Tommync2010?
That is correct. That was tough.
That was a hard one.
That was a tough one. Tommy, comment?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Earl, that is it for Monetize This Trivia. All that remains now are 3 categories. It all comes down to this. We have choppers, crashes, casualties. Oh my! Holy Toledo, my balls are itching. And sports for the weak-minded.
Hey, give me choppers, crashes, oh my, for what is it?
For 200.
100?
For
For
200.
200.
For $200, Dr. Earl. This popular NASCAR driver died in 2001 from a crash during a race.
Who is Dale Earnhardt?
That is correct. Back to you, Dr. Earl.
Okay, crashes for 400.
For $400, blonde-haired and blue-eyed beauty, this man was the star in the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Who is Paul Walker?
That is correct. Dr. Earl, back to you.
Crashes for 600.
Yep, for $600. This prideful, iconic blues musician didn't have such a joy when he died in a helicopter crash in 1990 in Wisconsin.
Who is Stevie Ray Vaughan?
That is correct. Oh,
And
all right.
crash
For 400, correct?
That was
Or
for that was for 600.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotta make sure I get these numbers right.
Okay, crashes for 800.
For 800, this band's plane crashed, killing multiple members in 1977. And no, the plane's name wasn't Freebird.
Who are Leonard Skinnerd?
That is correct. Would you like to finish out the category?
Yes, I would.
For $1,000, Dr. Earl, this popular basketball star died tragically in 2020 when his helicopter crashed in California.
Who is Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, that is correct. All right, Dr. Earl, you're in total kill mode right now. 2 categories remaining. Holy Toledo, my balls are itching, and sports for the weak-minded.
Give me sports for the weak-minded for 200.
For 200, in this sport, there are home runs, strikeouts, and the officials are called umpires.
What is baseball?
That is correct.
Okay. Sports for 400.
For 400, this sport has an orange ball that is thrown into a basket with a net.
What is basketball?
That's correct. For $600, this sport has an egg-shaped ball that gets ran and passed down a 100-yard field for touchdowns.
What is football?
For $800, this sport is played on ice with a puck and 2 small nets on either side of the ice as goals.
What is hockey?
That is correct.
For 800, correct?
That was for
600.
800. That was 800. For $1,000, Dr. Earl, Sir Don Bradman is considered by many as the best player of all time for this sport.
What is golf?
Not a bad guess. Tommy, chance to steal, very important to get your victory here today, Tommy. Sir Don Bradman is considered the best by many for this sport.
What is tennis?
That's not a bad guess. It's really not a bad guess, but it was cricket. Same thing, right, Tommy?
Practically.
All right, Tommy. You're going to need a clean sweep on this one in order to have a chance here. Holy Toledo, my balls are itching, Tommy. Say it.
Holy Toledo, my balls are itching.
There's a clip. Holy Toledo, my balls are itching for $200. Who is JB's hero? Who is JB's hero? Tommy.
I'll say I don't know.
Who is? You don't know who my hero is?
Who's the president of the United States?
No.
That's your hero, shithead. It's incorrect. Dr. Earl, chance to steal.
Your hero. Let's see. Is it Freddie Mercury?
I'm gonna kill both of you.
I mean, it's not a horrendous guess, but no. Come on, guys. Let me just take a peek at the chat and see if they know.
Give them a second to catch up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sure they know. But guys, my fucking hero is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, fuck.
Gummy.
All right, Dr. Earl. The category is now to you for $400.
Okay, Holy Toledo, my balls itch for about 400.
There's a clip. For 400, what's the name of the male actor who starred in the film Titanic?
Who is Leonardo DiCaprio?
That is correct. For $600, Dr. Earl, who is the hottest actress in Hollywood?
Who is Jennifer Lopez?
That is incorrect. Tommync2010, who is the hottest chick in Hollywood? Easy there, Tommy.
I'm just... Okay. I don't know.
Wow. That's incorrect. The answer, dummy, what do you think the answer is?
I know what yours is, but I don't know. After yesterday, I think we have to put Jennifer Aniston up there. Just saying.
Well, that's not true. It's Jessica Biel,
Yeah.
and it always will be Jessica Biel. That was the correct answer. All right, Tommy, the board now belongs to you, brother. The category. What's the name of the category?
My balls itch.
For $800, Tommy. Holy Toledo, my balls are itching. For $800. True or false, Tommy? This is true or false?
Okay.
Tommync2010 has shit his pants before live on the air.
False.
That is incorrect, Tommy. Dr. Earl, chance to steal.
It is true.
That is correct.
Well, that's a bullshit question because I have not shit my pants.
That's incorrect.
That answer is false because it's false. I've never shit my pants. I've only farted. And that's a fact. I've never ran off camera shitting my pants. So it is false. So I should have gotten it right.
That's incorrect.
Well, that's just a troll question.
Dr. Earl, for $1,000. Who is this person?
Okay. We have about 11 minutes to go in the game. I'm a nervous wreck. No words. Playoff football.
I'll never get over that clip.
Who is Joe Cronin? Oh, it sounds like him in a way.
Playoff football.
Tommy, you have a chance to finish the game with some dignity here. Who is this person, Tommy?
Okay. We have about 11 minutes to go in the game. I'm a nervous wreck.
No words.
Who is I don't
words,
know.
No words. Playoff football.
What was that, Tommy?
Who is I don't know.
Poor Vito.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Vito. Nobody?
I knew.
Well, I know you did, stupid, but, you know. Well, give me just a second here, folks. Because It's time to announce the winner. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait, Jesus, dummy.
What?
My back hurts.
Oh, is it my fault?
Yeah.
It probably is, honestly.
All right. Hang on just a moment, folks. The moment everyone has been waiting for. Are you ready for this, dummy?
Mm-hmm.
It's time to present the first ever Dummy Cup. What is the score, dummy?
The score is Tommy, 4,000. Dr. Earl, 12,400.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God, it's unbelievable! Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Dummy Cup recipient, Dr. Earl. Now, before he accepts his award, Tommync2010, do you have a speech to give? Although you came up just short, do you have any good words for Dr. Earl being a good opponent? I mean, you guys, I gotta be, I'm not even kidding around. You guys were class acts here today.
All I have to say is congratulations.
That's very classy of you, Tommy, honestly. You guys, there was no fighting on this show. Honestly, you guys conducted yourselves very well. Tommy, who is falling asleep in his chair right now.
Wake up!
Wake up, Tommy. Go fuck yourself. Tommy, thank you so much for being here today, Tommy. It was a lot of fun. And thank you for congratulating Dr. Earl. Dr. Earl, do you have anything to say to Tommy before he leaves?
Yeah. Congratulations to Tommy as well for being a part of this. And good luck on your workout programs.
Wow. Tommy?
And with Crystal as well.
There you go. Man, it doesn't get much classier than that, Tommy. Honestly, you got to give him a handshake for that.
Okay. Or bet he had a high fist bump or a high five.
How about a fist bump, Tommy?
Boom.
And a high five?
Bam.
Thank you, Tommy. You guys were awesome here today. Thanks for showing up, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. He ruined an entire appearance with that. Dr. Earl, congratulations on being the first ever Dummy Cup winner. What do you have to say?
Well, thank you for having me on, and thank you for this community for accepting me as I am. You know?
Yes, as the all-powerful one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Earl. Earl, you are unbelievable. You are the first ever Dummy Cup winner. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you to everybody for listening to the show today. It's been quite the ride. What an unbelievable show. Thank you, Dr. Earl. Congratulations on winning the Dummy Cup.
One more thing I want to say. Happy 50th anniversary to the first Black Sabbath album.
All right, there you go, folks.
There you go.
Hell of an acceptance speech from Dr. Earl. Thank you, Doctor. Unbelievable. What a classy show. What a classy show. We did it, dummy. We did it. We brought them together. They did a show without fighting. It's unbelievable. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to the show. It's been unbelievable. The Dummy Cup has been handed out to the first ever winner. Unbelievable score. Dr. Earl was insanely good. And with that, folks, that's it for today. For the JB Sports Radio Show, I'm JB. Dummy is stupid. JBSportsRadio.com, at JB Sports Radio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. We'll see you guys next Monday for another episode of the JB Sports Radio Show. And until then, take care.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson. Ooh, you're not for real. Well, sorry, Mr. Jackson. Ooh, you're not for real. Bye-bye.